Do you remember January 6, 2021? Do you remember how you felt? No matter your political persuasion or what you've come to believe since that day, do you remember the shock, the horror, the fear you felt seeing our Capitol breached like that? Seeing the violence, hearing about the deaths, wondering what our president was doing and why wasn't anyone sending the National Guard or the military to stop it? Why were the Capitol Police so underdressed and underprepared? What was this mob hoping to accomplish? What was the plan? Well, a year and a half later, we're finally going to find out because the 1-6 hearings start this week, and I think they should be mandatory viewing for everyone in this country. So much so that I think each one should be an emergency broadcast that takes over the airways. Fox News and their affiliates shouldn't be allowed to not show it on their network. It's a matter of national security. Every American should have access to this information no matter their station preference. If the Democrats had proper fighting spirit, they would use the power they have to insist that everyone who requires an FCC license is expected to prioritize the hearings. They should do what they did with Watergate. In fact, the country needs these hearings even more than Watergate, because now we live in a nation where 1/3 of the country lives on a steady diet of right-wing propaganda. And if they only have access to the hearings through a one-sided lens, or through the mainstream media's desperate attempt to both sides everything, they won't get the full picture. Ultimately, people need to hear facts for themselves, without spin or breaking news music. We don't need to be told how to feel. We need to have an honest reaction to facts as they're presented. What will be revealed over the next 3 weeks is essential to the success or failure of America's future, because we can no longer carry on living in two different realities. It's too dangerous, and the violence increasing in our country will only get worse. So watch the hearings. Convince your friends and family to watch the hearings. Talk about the hearings. Discuss the hearings. What you heard, not what somebody else told you. Even if you or someone you know truly believes the election was stolen and that the insurrectionists were merely tourists or citizens engaging in legitimate political discourse, you should still want to see what evidence was uncovered over the past year. Maybe it redeemed someone. Maybe it damned someone else. So far, all we have are stories. We should want the facts. So tune in. Thursday, June 9th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Let's see what 1 year of bipartisan discovery has actually found. This is Must See TV.